Okay, so there's enough talk going on right now about the coronavirus. We can get into that later. Let's talk about Alaska cruises. Summer's coming up. What kind of Alaska cruise should you choose? Stick around and I'll give you some options. Hey everybody, and welcome to Cruising with Charles. If you're new here, this channel is all about cruising and my 25 years experience of going out on cruises. Gotta love it. Probably the best vacations you could ever take, at least in my opinion. And you're considering it if you're here. So today, let's talk about Alaska cruises. Now, everybody jumps on all these different forums and looks at the different videos that are out there about an Alaska cruise. But what kind of Alaska cruise should you take? Well, a lot's going to depend on your budget. But let's look at your choices. All right, so the first option you have is going to be a closed loop. That's going to start normally in Seattle, sometimes in Vancouver, Canada. But you're going to start in Seattle and you're going to cruise north. You're going to go to places, you're going to make ports of call either in Ketchikan, Juneau, Skagway, Sitka. More than likely your cruise is going to go through Glacier Bay National Park. Now they only allow 2 cruise ships in a day, so make sure it's on your itinerary. You don't want to miss Glacier Bay. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then you're going to make a foreign port. If you're leaving Seattle, it's going to be more than likely Victoria, Canada. Okay, for closed loop cruises, Carnival is actually going to be adding one in that's going to leave San Francisco and head to Alaska. So you're going to have some options for closed loop. Me personally, I've never done a closed loop up to Alaska. I've always done northbound. So let's talk about that. Okay, so what's a northbound cruise? Okay, that's normally a cruise that's going to leave Vancouver, Canada and travel either to Whittier. Princess Cruise Lines calls it Anchorage. It's not Anchorage, it's Whittier. Or you're going to go from Vancouver to Seward. Now, along this route, you're going to take the Inside Passage. Beautiful scenery the whole time. You'll stop in places like Ketchikan, Juneau, Skagway, possibly Sitka. Again, look at your itinerary. You don't want to miss Glacier Bay National Park. And then you're going to go up through the Gulf of Alaska and either end in Whittier or in Seward. Now, your third option is to do a southbound. Now that's when you're either going to leave Whittier or Seward and you're going to go south. Now most of these itineraries do not include Glacier Bay National Park, but you're still going to places like Juneau, Ketchikan, Skagway, Sitka, and then you'll end in Vancouver. So those are the choices you have for cruising in Alaska. You have closed loop, you have a northbound, or you have a southbound. Have you ever done an Alaska cruise? What type of cruise did you do? Let us know in the comments. If you're thinking about a cruise, which one of these are you considering? We'd really like to know. All right. So until next time, I will see you at the next video, and I am out of here.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be.